Assalamu alaikum.
As you mentioned that the sixth floor will be ready by 2014 end. So about the 170 floors, how much time it will require?
Yeah, I said in Arabic that this project is anticipated to finish in 2018. This whole project, which is really the 1,000 meter plus. The final exact height was not declared yet. It's very confidential. It will be declared towards the end of the project, but it is 1,000 meter plus.
Your Royal Highness, how many tenants have committed themselves to the project up to now, and won't this add to what seems to be a glut of office space in the kingdom?
No, at all. This is a very mixed-use project. The project behind us, is really a mixed-use project. So the tower has a hotel, has apartments, has offices, has leased apartments. So it's really very much mixed-use project. And we are in the process right now of the pre-sale. You could not begin the sale process when you're still working underground. But right now, with this major development right now, whereby all the underground work has been completed completely, and right now we are on the verge of building a floor every 4 days. Clearly, we expect demand to be tremendous. We are already seeing a lot of demand, but we have decided not to proceed right now with finalization of many deals until we begin the process, because clearly, the longer you wait, the more benefit you can get from the project.
My question, two questions actually. First one is about the project. You mentioned it's going to cost 4.6 billion riyals. So this was mentioned in
The tower, you mean?
Yes, the tower.
Correct.
Has the cost risen or changed?
No. The 4.6 is the value of the tower. Only the tower.
And you mentioned 20 billion.
No, $20 billion is the total project expansion, because you remember the tower is on 80,000 square meters only.
Yeah.
But the 80,000 meters is only part of the first phase of 1.5 million square meters. And the 1.5 million square meters is an integral part of the 5 million square meters. So really this is, it's a small part of the bigger part and the biggest part. So the $20 billion is the total value of the total thing after it's completed.
And you mentioned about financing that it's not going to be a problem and everything, but how are you going to finance it? Banks?
It's like any other project in the world. You put equity and you get financing. It's very typical. Yeah. So you remember, you put equity, you have debt, and you pre-sales, and you sell the land, you sell So there are
more specific?
No, this is a very much developing story. For example, right now we're negotiating with many people to buy lands here. So really, it consists of money. So equity, first of all, you begin with the equity, which is our land, and then you go for pre-sales. You sell pre-sales in the tower. You can sell some of the real estate, and then you have some loans. So it's like very like any other typical project in the world.
And my other question is about the oil price drop in the budget and your concern. Since your last recent letter that you wrote to Oil Minister Nahim, did you receive any kind of response from the government about your complaint?
Oh yeah, my discussion with the government officials is always ongoing, and clearly the fact that the price of oil went down to below 80 proved that we were correct by asking the government to have other source of income to the budget. Because as you know, as I answered just a minute ago, that Saudi Arabia budget depends on 90% on oil, which is it's not right, it's wrong, and it's dangerous actually. And I've always asked Saudi Arabia to have a sovereign wealth fund to be activated, because as stands today, Saudi Arabia has a mini sovereign wealth fund which is called Sanabil, and this entity has 20 billion riyal, and 20 billion riyal, even if you make 20% on it, is not going to resolve the deficit you have in the budget potentially. So what I'm asking for now in this open forum is to have an active sovereign wealth fund, and to put in it all the excess foreign exchange that you have, all the money you have, and have it earn somewhere between 5 to 10%. It's like the Kuwaiti fund has, like the Abu Dhabi fund has, and like most important, like a Norway fund has. Norway is our role model because they have around $850 billion of sovereign wealth fund, and they make out of this around $40-50 billion. And that amount covers almost all the requirements of the budget in Norway. So clearly, our sovereign wealth fund will not really cover the income from it will not cover all our budget, but at least should cover good size of it. هذا أول دور هذا؟ والله شيء عظيم. ها؟ جمب فون
لو سمحت اللي بيتصور يجلس، اللي بيتصور يجلس تحت.
احنا بتجي كلنا مع بعض. حطوا فوق الطاحه هذه واخذوا